Hi, Mac Hyatt here. I see that you would like to host a webinar for free, and I can definitely give you some good pointers for that. First, you're going to want to make sure that in doing your webinar, that you have a purpose for it. Usually that's to sell some type of product or service, or it might be making some kind of announcement with the organization that you're associated with. These products or services could be yours, or you might be representing what they call an affiliate product, and maybe they take care of the whole back end. You're just trying to use the webinar to make the sale. Anyway, you want to kind of plan with the end in mind. Basically, you're wanting to find out or utilize the webinar for a particular purpose, and so figure out what that end purpose is, and then kind of go back forward and come up with your overall plan. And once you have that plan, you'll set your date, you send out your announcement, and it's good to go ahead and capture that list. You may not think so right now, but over time that list, especially if you're doing things in a particular subject area, that list will become a real value to you. Then this list, it's basically an email list, and it utilizes a autoresponder, and a good example of that would be Aweber, or another one, GetResponse. Those are two that are pretty prominent in the whole business area. And then you want to make sure that you have a good computer, camera, microphone, and especially a decent, high-speed, reliable computer connection, so you don't get cut off partway through the webinar. Now, in actually holding the webinar, there's different software out there that you can use. Some that cost you money, and then other things such as Google Hangouts that are free. And you can just find Google Hangouts by Googling Google Hangouts webinar. Those, and you'll get some free listings there of how you can set that all the way up. And then once you are holding your webinar, towards the end, you want to present your offer, and then have an easily and very prominently displayed buying mechanism, so you can go ahead and make your sell or get your sign up or whatever it is that you're actually using the webinar for. And then from there, you can use that autoresponder that I mentioned before, like Aweber or GetResponse, to go ahead and follow up with people over time. A lot of times that's a way to, even if they didn't buy right during the webinar, you might provide, for example, a couple little YouTube videos that you link to that now that they've maybe were made aware or kind of indoctrinated with the webinar, you might actually make a sale after the fact. I hope that gives you some ideas of how to host a webinar for free. If you happen to do a few of these and then see that you want to get into this a lot more, I went ahead and placed a link for you there. I have a friend and colleague, John Lavinia, that he and a couple other friends and colleagues of both of ours, they've made over $10 million with webinars, and they really have some of the best stuff that's out there. So if you want to get more serious and check things out from that angle, I would encourage you to do that. Now, as far as your free webinar and hosting that, I wish you all the best, and hope that some of the things that I gave you give you some basic pointers on things that you can plan and do, and that'll help it all go more smoothly for you. All the best.